I'm really surprised I've not come across anybody on this somewhat popular end of the hike, the Miners Loop. I don't even see anybody. Still no one to be seen on the trail. Who knew that I would have almost this entire Superstition wilderness just for myself on a Saturday in December? I don't get it. I'll take it. I'm just bewildered by it all. And I think I want to zoom up to the needle's eye there. So we will do that. There it is. Not very big. Kind of a cool little top up there. Oops, sorry. The advantage of a nice zoom is you can see what you can't see. Closer, I should say. Nice big swirl. Beautiful sky. And I'm heading down there. It's almost noon now. I think I'm going to go up here and grab my lunch. It's off the trail a little ways, but looks like there's somewhat of a trail to it, kind of. And I think that's going to be a nice vantage point to eat one of my Lunchables, which will tide me over until I get a snack of some sort later on my way home. So let's go up here, and since the snakes are sleeping, this might be kind of a neat little area. Good view. Look at this. Gosh, you can see a lot of the trail. Okay, a little bit more to go. Big step here. Well, I'm putting the camera away while I figure out how I'm going to get up here. From my lunch viewpoint, Castle Rocks, Buzzard's Roost, Second buzzard's roost. I've been up to the saddle there. Getting filtered light now, which is great for my walk back, especially when I change directions and start heading more to the southwest. I'm sorry that the filming of the tarantula wasn't as good as I would normally like. I saw him on the trail, and it's my recollection that tarantulas have the right of way, so I just got out of his way, and I don't take pictures of tarantulas in general. But then I thought, oh, I should get a movie of him. But of course, by the time I decide that, he's gone for the bushes. But we got a little bit of him. Next time I'll remember that. Straight ahead of you is Buzzard's Roost again. And that other mountain to the left is like an unnamed mountain. It has like 4 numbers as its name or something. Of course, the spectacular Castle Rock. Just an incredible formation. As many pictures as I have of it. You know me, I still don't have enough. I'm walking through a lot of saguaros here. And I noticed that the ocotillos from the rain have got their green leaves. But here is kind of a pretty area, and the trail is actually nice as far as underfoot. Thought you'd like to see some of this too. Nice big saguaro there. Looks like he might have some frost damage on his trunk. And of course, the miner's needle is looming over you. And I want to get a picture of that, so we'll pause. And we're back onto more or less level ground now. As we make our way back to the trailhead. I just passed 4 more hikers. I saw 2 up on the Miner's Needle Loop. And the 3 backpackers on Bluff Springs Trail. And that's been it. Nothing like being alone in the wilderness, almost. But considering this is a fairly popular route, just that filtered light, it's just real pretty today. Prettier than it was this morning, I think. Okay, we're about to a second wash crossing that I think is the exit for Barks Canyon, but I thought I would take a quick look around. Get some interesting cloud formations going on in the far background there. It's very cool. And I imagine I'm about an hour from being done. So that means I should have like 2.5 miles left to go and be done. Not sure though. The Geronimo's Cave is up in this little formation right there, which I'm framing with the ocotillo. That's up where the cave trail, which has got to be one of those fun trails in all of the Superstitions. That and probably like Robber's Roost, which is up back in there, up and over in that area. It's now very still. Every once in a while I get a brush of wind, but for the most part pretty still. The only wind is created by my walking, so I think I'm going to start moving. And this is where Barks Canyon drains into, or drains by. So when you're coming down the canyon, oh, this is going to be interesting. You're coming from down there. Wow, is that full? Let me get around over here, huh? Yeah, it would be a very interesting journey. Definitely would be a water hike, I'd say. For sure. If you were coming down the canyon today, see if I can get across here without falling in. Pretty cool though, huh? Yeah, it would be definitely in the water a lot, because you can only go around the water so much. But wouldn't it be fun? It's a little slippery though, even when it's not full of water. And I'm going to just do the 360 here, and then I'm going to take some pictures. Pictures. Got that filtered light coming in. Very cool. You know the old adage, almost home? We're almost home. There's the parking lot. However, they take you along the side of this mountain and then kind of roundabout before they take you down. So I've got probably another 15 minutes left. It's not quite 20 to 2. The one spot where I thought I was maybe 2 miles from the trailhead is probably like 1.5 miles. And I think from that Barks entryway, I think that's probably 1 mile. So with all my extra side trips, the one where I almost missed the turn, and then for my lunch spot, which I think added up to maybe not quite 1/2 mile. So I should end up at around the 9.5 mile mark, I figure. And I started at 8:15. Obviously got carried away with the water shots. Can't help it. Might as well make the best of it. And I still got in a pretty good hike. My legs are a little sore. I haven't done 9 miles. Well, actually I did Aravaipa, but that's just not the same. That wasn't any elevation and wasn't nearly as rough as this trail. It gets pretty rough in quite a few spots as far as rocky. And but now this part obviously is very nice. I think that a lot of people that probably come out here and start hiking on this part of the trail think that the whole trail is like this, and then they get into those really rugged parts and they probably go, what the heck? So anyway, we're almost home. It would be nice if that sun would stay filtered, because when it's not, it's a little warm, at least for us when we're hiking. So I always like the temperatures in the mid-60s. It's pretty nice for hiking, whether depending on if there's a wind or not. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to show you today. Hope you've enjoyed your miner's needle loop clockwise. A lot more elevation that way, a lot more hills, but just as enjoyable.